Hi, this is Jessie here at Ocean Blue Fitness, and I'm here to talk to you about doing your first front squat in the rack. It can be kind of intimidating the first time you're thinking about working in the rack. Maybe you're nervous in your gym, about people who seem to be more experienced. At any rate, so I'm going to give you a quick lesson on how to set up the rack and how to do your first front squat. Ideally, you've been goblet squatting or squatting with dumbbells up to now, so you're ready to do that front squat. You're strong enough to lift at least a bar, an empty bar. So that said, bars come in different sizes. This is a 30-pound bar, and then there are longer bars, which are more standard bars, like this one in here. That's a 45-pound bar. And some gyms even have 15-pound bars. If they have younger athletes working there, they may. So it's completely acceptable and cool to ask someone, how much does this bar weigh, okay? Next comes the rack. So all racks are different, but this rack, for example, has the pins here. You pull out, kind of lift it up and angle it in. You'll have to play with whatever rack you're working with and kind of figure out how it works, but make sure that obviously it's secure. We want the rack to be such that when I come in to get this bar, I can step under the bar, and if I stand tall, so I'm just have a slight bend in my knees, and when I stand tall, the bar is going to clear the pins on the way out of the rack. I'm kind of doing this awkwardly. But if I step back here, the bar clears the rack easily, and when I go in, I can just walk in, and the bar is in the rack. So if it's too high, you're going to have to kind of tippy-toe out of the rack. You don't want to have to do that, okay? So neither too high nor too low. All right, so you find the right position for the bar in the rack, okay? Next up is, everyone who's ever front squatted knows that the hand position, the elbow, the arm position on this is really tricky and very uncomfortable for beginners. So what you want to do is kind of accept that it's going to feel awkward as you're getting to know how to do it and getting the feel of it. So you're standing with your hands, I'm standing my hands just outside the shiny part and about shoulder width on the bar. So that I'm kind of on the gnarly part of the bar here. And loosely, my hands are on the bar. I'm gonna bring my right foot under and bend my knees and bring my elbows up and in. My hands are loosely touching the bar. So when I stand up, I'm gonna, again, press up, and you try to step back in 2 steps. So I step with my right, I step with my left, and hopefully you've ended up in your squat position, okay? Now, just getting used to holding the bar right here is a great exercise. So you don't even have to squat the first couple times. Just hold the bar for time. So we need to keep the elbows up to keep the bar from rolling up, and we keep the fingertips here lightly. They do not have to be gripping the bar. The bar is supported by our upper body here, not our hands. So trying to hold the bar too tightly with your hands and holding it and pulling it up with your hands is going to be too much on your wrists. So here, all right? And when you are ready, after you've practiced this a little bit, you're going to just squat like you always would, okay? So make sure your core is tight. We always think belt buckle up, rib cage down. We're going to inhale down and exhale up. Now to get rid of the bar, again, you want to be patient. Step in just the way you came out. Bring that bar in and release it down. All right, so I hope that helps give you an idea and give you a feel for the first, for how it's going to be. Don't worry if you're really uncomfortable in that position. Most people think this is never going to work out for me. I just can't do it. So give yourself some time. Be patient with just learning to hold the bar, learning to feel the weight of the bar on your body, and make sure you get those pins adjusted correctly. Good luck.